These Shadow Fiends don't have a hard time anyway. You got at least 50. So it's good enough.
You can actually get last hits.
SF in back in the days. Yeah, exactly.
Well, they start top with 3 heroes, SG again. Got a bit of damage onto Cucahook's Weaver, and they go for more. Bramble Maze being dodged. Nicely done by the Weaver to slip out of that Dark Willow disable.
It's actually not a bad idea to start the 3 heroes top for SG first, because in case Latam defenders had 3 heroes top and try to destroy the Beastmaster early on, they would have been able to counter that play with their own 3 heroes and give Beastmaster the good game he's looking for.
This is sneaky. Oracle, pretending that he TP'd bottom lane, was hidden in the trees. Unfortunately, Dark Willow couldn't really turn and play into it, and the Bramble Maze is on the Weaver. No Shikuchi for 2 more seconds. They can't push the damage they needed, but it's such an oppressive lane already for the Witch Doctor Weaver, and they're going to get another Fortune's End. No. They have a salve on Witch Doctor, and he's going to have to use it here on the Weaver.
And they got the wave in front of the tower as well. Now the Dark Willow, I mean, she's chill, and the Oracle TP bottom. The Wraith King was not even punished for the fact that the Oracle was top lane for 1 minute and 20 seconds. He's got 6 assets and has not lost a lot of resources at all.
Yeah, what he's used like a couple of tangos, doing perfectly fine. Stuns up the Earth Spirit to secure his CS.
Has been killed.
And they lose the courier as well. KJ snipes it. That's great for Costabile in that bot lane. Now, how's mid going? Shadow Fiend 9-1, Lina 6-1.
Oh, that's worrying for Lina, that's for sure. Already 9 souls on the SF. As soon as he's level 4 on the SF, this Lina's not going to be able to last it creeps, or at least deny creeps, I mean.
Yeah, and then you're fully focused on that wave shove with Dragon Slave. Bottom lane, they do get a good spear, but the stuns have already been thrown by Costabile and KJ onto Valqui. Moonlight going 1-for-1, toe-to-toe with the Wraith King, realizing he's got to retreat because his Mars is salving. What's the regen looking like now for Wraith King? A shared tango, the Fairy Fire popped as that spear comes. KJ still level 1.
Where's the Oracle salve, man?
It's in his quick buy.
Oh, KJ.
Oh dear.
No, KJ.
That's not okay, KJ.
You done goofed, boy.
Now as Wraith King's being dived, KJ's being chased by the Mars. A spear is ready. He needs, what, another couple of hits, 1 more than spear, but he can't reach him. While Earth Spirit, looping around behind a bottom tier 1 yet again, getting up in the face of the Wraith King. Not comfortable whatsoever for SG down here, and another kick into a nothing, and his first blood actually up top. Theo secures it on Aretes in a 1 versus 2, and then goes for the denial against neutrals. Beautiful job. KJ is slain by Moonlight though.
And you know who's getting all the space for that, Gary?
Mr. Wraith King.
No, the Beastmaster.
Oh, right. I was like, come on, the Oracle fed so the Wraith King can farm, and you are more correct. King out with all the space.
Talking about the Dark Willow killing off the Witch Doctor, then suicide to neutrals while the Weaver chases him. Look at his assets. He's at the top again, and the Weaver's 22. Only got 10.
Jeez, oh, no. It's doubling up.
Yeah, I mean, Weaver's got 6 minutes to get 5 kills though, so we'll see.
The deadpan delivery of that was spot on. Yeah, we'll see. Double damage rune for the Shadow Fiend, guarded up by Theo, and they roll towards him. Moonlight gets the kick. Light Striker Raise ready, but Adriano's already made himself scarce. He gets back with a double raises. Earth Spirit. I mean, sometimes, you know, you don't play against Shadow Fiend for a few months and you get punished.
You know what's the worst thing about Shadow Fiend? Like when you go on him, if you don't kill him, if you ever decide to turn around and run, you're dead. It's like one of those horror movies, you know? You can't, if you're chasing someone, you gotta commit to it. You gotta die committing to it.
Pretend that you're the most powerful one, even if they turn and try and fight you.
Yeah, because that triple raise is just gonna come knocking you down. It just line it up for the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, especially playing up into fog. Like when he gets up a staircase, you know there's gonna be raises or Requiem, and it'll be hell to pay. Mars running pretty low on mana down in the bot lane. He's queued up a bottle there, it looks like. Trying to keep himself in the laning stage. Wraith King not struggling whatsoever. 27-3. And it's another game where SG just has a firm grasp on every single one of their lanes. And
I mean, their draft is just great, man.
Do you have different parameters for what you consider pressure in a lane stage? Like when you look at, you know, last hits, regen, levels, everything considered as Oracle gets blown up?
I think the best pressure in the lane is just denying creeps. Like, you just deny creeps, you make sure the enemy can't get creeps, and then that naturally makes them play poorly because they need to constantly put themselves out of position to secure creeps, and then you punish them for that. I don't like the whole, like, everybody's like diving past creeps to harass heroes and shit, and then they just heal up, they come back, they last hit all the creeps, they get all the XP anyway. It's useless. It's really, really useless.
Oh, those brambles top nearly caught the Weaver.
Well played.
Yeah, oh, Valqui, this Oracle, he hits level 3, those 2 points in Purifying Flames, doubling up the damage from 90 to 180.
And the Wraith
Massive
King is so
burst.
happy now. He's level 6. He can skill up his ulti anytime. He's got that magic stick. He's pretty much unkillable. Lina smoking. Where's she smoking?
She smoked back to Fountain. Looks like it's about to wear off. She TP's top. Weaver being destroyed. Necro level 1. Laguna Blade into the Dark Willow. Theo's out of there. The Dragon Slave's not enough. Yes, he's got a Necro book 6 minutes into the game, and now Shadow Fiend's arrived. Long range raise, Bramble Maze. In we go with a mid range, the close range, triple raise, double kill. It's easy for Adriano. Beautiful, really just a phenomenal setup there from kingr's 6-minute Necro book.
And reincarnation from the Wraith King as well, bottom. Gonna save him, and he's just gonna get out of the bottom lane now. He's like, alright, my job here is done. You guys overextended for this kill, and you let everybody top die. ADR is just going ham right now, man. He's feeling himself. Wins the lane, gets the kill on the Earth Spirit with tries to go on him, goes top, gets a double kill, now pressuring up this Weaver, who's only level 5.
And now dying.
Already died. Yeah, okay, ADR, alright, whatever, ADR. What you doing, buddy?
Oh, if he dodges and
What you
requiem,
doing?
maybe he gets some stuff done. Raises? Yeah, I tried. Malik's gonna take him down though.
Okay, that was a little bit much, diving behind the tier 1 tower 7 minutes into the game. I can't save you from that one, dude.
That's all your fault, you know, you're bigging him up, saying he's feeling himself, he's looking good, he wins the lane, comes out with kills. He's listening.
He was like feeling like Shadow Fiend in real life, you know. Shadow Fiend got that swagger walk.
Inflated ego.
Yeah, with that big chest pumping, like, oh yeah. That's exactly what he was
Oh,
doing.
the roar. Onto the Weaver with everyone around him.
Oh my god.
Say the line, Thieven.
Oh, I got Necrobook, guys. Necrobook and Primal Roar, get a kill.
That's the one. Oh, Witch Doctor self-salving. Oh, I don't know where he's even gonna go. Gonna get caught out by the Oracle here, it looks like. Fortune's End with the Purifying Flames down to half HP. Theo with a couple of hits. They've got vision here, perfect vision. Observer ward behind it.
Level 5. So much damage from the Oracle right now. And the tower is dead. Oh, hey guys, I'm Beastmaster. I can take towers so easily.
He's gonna have Necro too soon. And the Weave was
He's gonna break his own record from game 1, I think.
so fast. Moonlight, oh god. Found by the 2 big boys, Wraith King and Shadow Fiend collapse on him. We've nearly got Yules up for the SF. Wraith
I'm
King
telling you,
is
Gary.
2k into his Radiance.
When I was in NA and I was like captaining some of these NA teams, like my go-to hero was Beastmaster every game. NA teams, yeah, including SA teams, have no idea how to play against this hero. You just play, you just take towers, and you just win games in like 10 minutes.
He's a driving force. He's an engine.
Yeah. The only team who could beat it was like EG pretty much, but EG beat everybody, every NA and SA team back in the day.
Witch Doctor, he tries the 2-man cask and Maledict.
Got a
Summons
third
around
Necrobook
though.
already?
He sure does, and Valqui with the arena, the bit of save from this Oracle, actually keeping King Owl alive longer than they expected, comes in. Oh, Adriano,
Good arena.
he fake pumps the good old Requiem there. I'll go for the Earth Spirit
Actually-
instead. He's juked himself around the Bramble Maze. Is he gonna die? The raise is coming, the spear back,
Okay.
saves his life.
very tanky hero, the Earth Spirit, as a position for here, so she's good. And I think Mars is one of the better heroes against Beastmaster throughout the game, though, because he can actually kill the Necronomicons with his rebuke as long as he has decent amount of farm. And in the like when you arena the Beastmaster and the enemy team can't like come in to help him, he's just dead. He can't get out of the arena, so at least it was a solid pick.
Yeah, he's doing some good work.
Yeah, they actually picked the Witch Doctor as well, like preemptively trying to counter this beast, but it didn't really matter. They lost the lane, they lost the tower anyway.
Oh, Witch Doctor. Oh, he gets the D ward. Maledict onto that Dark Willow with a Death Ward as well, but the Shadow Realm gets around.
Sad Death Ward.
Can't
Very
touch
sad.
that Dark Willow with a roll though. Moonlight gets the silence, kick back, and they've taken her out.
He
This
must got
time-
the kill at least.
There was no Beastmaster nearby with his Necro too.
Structures are fortified.
All right. Well, they get some kills on Latin defenders. They're stopping some of SG's movements here. But Gary, there's always the big but, buddy. What's the big but?
Weaver is not 5-0.
No, there's a bigger butt than that one.
Does Wraith King have a big butt?
Yeah, he does. You know he's got the biggest butt.
He's got 3,500 gold worth of big butt. Look at him, nearly got the relic 11 minutes in.
Oh yeah. He's been completely free farming. Zero pressure on him. He can do whatever farming pattern his heart desires because his team is just constantly running at Latin defenders and they need to bring 5 heroes to defend.
And they keep having to play into that top lane. Beastmaster, like the king of the dead lane, just keeps shoving it out, farming the 2 jungle camps nearby, and without really any commitment, he just sends summons. So they smoke up in towards his lane. Mars and Earth Spirit eyeing
that's a huge kill.
kingrd. It is very important for them, and they'll spend everything they can. Laguna Blaze will come out and kill him as well.
Sad, though. So sad. It was a huge kill if they got the Beastmaster and the Necrobooks, because that's like 300 gold and XP, like a bunch of XP you're getting as well. But
Oh, did they time out?
they expired. Yeah, exactly. They expired the moment the arena dropped. Nonetheless, still pretty big kill. They had to use a smoke for it though.
And now, no arena, no magnetize. I could get a deny on this tier 1 mid. For now, they'll hold on and defend it with the 4 heroes in front, bodyguarding against the SG side. Wraith King, yeah, it just pushes bot lane, goes back, farms 2 or 3 jungle camps, puts the skeletons out to farm the rest, back into bot lane, and now he's about a grand away from that full radiance.
Yep, and that's when the real game starts, right? when Wraith King has radiance.
Well, it's like
Not really playing Dota.
Beastmaster's your engine, Wraith King's the wheels. You're putting together a nice car here. Autumnale, getting ready to roll on into the Witch Doctor. Yules into a couple of razors. Arcane Rune for Adriana makes it simple. Could have had a courier there if they really wanted it or if they'd seen it. But the bottom lane tower pressured with a big terrorize though. They turn around on the Mars and the Weaver. And Valqui just shredded with the magic damage being pumped out by KJ. The final raise from the Shadow Fiend takes it as King Ao is sniped out up top lane. That's another good kill on the beast.
Again, I mean, they're predicting where he's gonna go and keep.
So what are we looking at? 14 minutes in, they'll have the tier 1 mid gone. They'll take control of the top dire jungle, play into that Radiant Observer they've got, take the dire triangle. Bot tier 1 should be easy. Systematic Dota 2 from SG. Now we're going to face up against the Mars Arena. There's Lina with this Laguna Blade level 2 now. There's some tools for Latam defenders here to actually defend their towers.
Hold on. You skipped a step there. You almost had it. You had it with the first tier 1 tower take, going to the left jungle, farm that area. What they had to do is get another kill and go into Roshan first. And then you go for the other towers. If they don't give you a kill, then you just push top in and go for the tier 2 tower there. Because those map is very easy for SG to dominate and have good team fights around.
And playing into your vision always feels good. Not
And
like the amount of sentries that have been spent here.
Yeah.
Dire are struggling to keep tabs on the vision that SG are putting out.
That's a lot of gold they spent on sentries too.
Because it's not just observers, it's these hawks. Like King Ao is sending hawks left and right.
And the other problem is the Necronomicons, whenever they go into the jungle, they're killing these sentries off as well. And that's so annoying as a position fight. I don't know if you've ever played support, Gary,
Look at him.
but it's very sad when your sentries get dewarded by a Necronomicon.
Careful. Kingrd goes high ground, trying to get on top of the Lina, but Moonlight, he's put his body in harm's way. As Valqui slain by KJ, they take down Moonlight's Earth Spirit, and the Lina's walk back into it. 3 kills in succession as Costabile also removes Aretes Witch Doctor. 4 in a row.
Is it time for
Roshan? I guess so.
Oh no, it looks like Costabile, he has some plans to farm some stacks first instead. Greedy Costabile.
Oh, how kind of the Dire team to have stacked their ancient capital.
Yeah, very kind. I think they could have just gone Roshan. They're so strong. Oh, its Necrobook was running out. Okay. Had like 5 seconds left. It's gone now.
Yeah, I guess this is the most like gold and XP efficient way of doing things. Like you spread the map super thin, Shadow Fiend's back in your triangle, everyone else is farming out on lanes.
I guess, Gary, you were right. I was left.
I
You
think
went for
both
the tier
options were
1 tower
viable.
instead.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
But I think you could have been right. If they got 1 or 2 kills, then they go into Roshan, like you said. Yeah. But if they get 4 kills, then they go with my plan. Valqui in the mid lane. Mars. Oh, just 1 more Purifying Flames would have had him, but he's bottled up enough and healing through. Lina sprinting forward. No Yules on her. Going straight into Lincoln's after the boots of travel, so they can't actually catch with this Lina right now. They need the roll to land, but it misses. And Costabile in the back has slain the Witch Doctor. Earth Spirit rolls into the Oracle as the Laguna Blade's chuck. Dr. King out, but he's been healed up, saved by the False Promise. And now Mars trapped on the low ground in the river. Down he goes, sinking into the deep blue abyss.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It feels like there is not much left for the Latam defenders to do. They've thrown bodies at SG. They're trying to build into these Lincoln spheres. But the strength of this Brazilian squad is just a real wonder.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Beastmaster Gaming.
Beastmaster Gaming. I mean, if this Beastmaster was any other hero, I wouldn't have been so confident in their draft, but because of how these heroes combine together and they work, I'm like, this is a piece of cake game for SG. No doubt about that. Latin defenders definitely didn't realize and pinpoint the real problem in game 1's draft, and that's why they're being punished in this game number 2. Maybe they were talking too much about things that didn't really matter. Happens a lot in team comms after games when you lose.
Like getting caught up in like minute details instead of overall game plan. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, sometimes you talk about like one small fight that happened at the end of the game, or like something that happened in your laning stage, but you got to look at the big picture, Gary. That's what always matters.
And what could we have done overall? Ooh, Dragon Scale, neutral item. It's ditched there by the Wraith King. He's trying to get back up because that Dragon Scale is his. He wants it back. It doesn't look like Latam defenders noticed it was dropped. It's just going to sit there. No one's taking it. Skelly boys there trying to get it onto the Mars. Shadow Fiend's coming with a Yule Scepter, but Lina too speedy.
He's so slow on SF right now. He just Yules into BKB build. But yeah, the Oracle is behind the Wraith King. I mean, this Wraith King should just man up. As soon as he saw those 3 heroes, he'll just throw that Wraith Fire Blast, smack him in the head. You know, you got the cover of your Oracle, you got a second life. Bait the fight out for your team. Use your body.
Because you still have that tier 1 tower standing. Oracle.
Skelly. Oh my god, that Skelly got him killed. Look at those X-Pings. You know the X-Pings are the toxic ones, right?
Yeah, what the hell is your Skelly boy doing over here? Arena onto Adriano, but he's got BKB and the right clicks towards the Witch Doctor. Final touch will secure it, and then comes the roar. Onto Mars, Valqui down, double kill for Adriano Shadow Fiend. And they only lose the Oracle.
Oh, just picking the BKB, getting out of the arena so you can kill the Witch Doctor.
It's under attack.
And they just keep going on with their lead, man. At this point, you can't really end the game 90 minutes in, but what you can do is get to your items that let you end the game. And they're just gonna keep farming out the map and looking for the kills. Latin defenders, I think their play right now would be to just try to smoke up and play to the top side of the map. Like, don't give SG the chance to do Roshan. And if they do Roshan, try to contest them, because that's the only way they can really come back here. We were still extremely underfarmed, I think, for the pace of the game.
And
1 and 2, that's it.
Yeah, how important are these Lincoln spheres?
I mean, it's good against Roar, and pretty much the disables that's gonna kill him can be, you know, popped by the Lincolns, right? But I think this is like bad timing for Lincolns. They're just too strong on SG. They can just pop this Lincolns through anything and just still kill him with other stuff. This is what I meant by having this Weaver pop off early, constantly being in front of your opponent's face and killing them so that they don't get these timings, and you keep farming their heroes.
Well, that Lincoln's on Lina is going to be delayed. Loses the courier with the recipe on it.
Lina has Lincolns? Peppers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, travels into Lincolns, it feels like a bit of an odd build-up. There's no Yules, there's no catch. Lincolns then Blink Daggers queued. Down bottom, Cask thrown out. They've already lost Moonlight and Witch Doctor. Going to be the second kill down that bottom lane there for SG. Give it to the Shadow Fiend. Continue his wicked sick streak. He's going to Sight of Voice next. Come on, man. Oh, we're going to play. Just crits the Lina down. False promise. And Costabile's fine.
Valqui is just done.
He's still got reincarnation, you know? The fact that he's got false promise, reincarnation ready, has the reveal onto the Invis Weaver with the Yule's Requiem. They say good night. I think at this point, as Latam defenders, you're crushed.
4.
You're defeated.
3.
You don't want to play anymore.
2.
And this game feels kind of over.
1.
So you should just call GG.
Oh no, they're not.
Who's right?
Of course not. They got. You know, it would have been the most beautiful setup. You know, gotta set yourself up somehow.
Yeah.
You know what they say, right? Even
you miss all the shots you don't take.
Yeah, or even a broken clock hits the right time twice a day, right? Something
true, yeah.
Yeah. We tried, it didn't happen this time, but you know, we'll get him next time, Gary.
Yeah, front page of Reddit, we'll see you soon. Once it'll happen. We'll try it every single game for the next 3 weeks.
Our Latin defenders got one more, okay? They got one more smoke. This is it.
Bullet left in the chamber.
They're like, alright, this is all or nothing. It's one bullet to kill 5 people. Yeah, just take that episode from The Office and say, as Dwight very succinctly put it, just line them all up. Just put them all in a row. Get them inside that arena. One bullet will do the trick. Wanted style. Bend it around the room. Dude, they've smoked way past them. They're like, all right, we're back, guys.
I'm looking at the Die Heroes. I'm like, what are they? They're just pushing lanes now. They're probably going to lose 1 or 2 heroes here.
Nah, it's like one of those smokes where like it hits right away or it's completely useless. So, it was completely useless in the end, and they just didn't have it. It was one of those Hail Mary smokes. Oh my God, the Shadow Fiend really just can't see him. Oh, nice fog play. I like that. I like that.
It's invisible. They get the Earth Spirit,
they found Moonlight. How did they see him?
Dark Willow just blinks into the trees, spots out the Earth Spirit.
It's like they gotta be somewhere, right? They're like, they gotta be somewhere on this map.
Nice little picnic back there. And they get Roshan off the back of it, immediately TPing down bottom. Contend with that bot lane shove. The Weaver's managed to get going for himself, but Adriano, Yule's cooldown for 5 seconds. He's gonna blink for this. Cucahook, where you going, buddy? He knows exactly where you are. Yule's, no, wait, oh, okay. I thought we'd give that a crack. Yule's Blink and Requiem, already there for him. Just allowing the Weaver to skitter away.
You know,
Lincoln Sphere, thank you, Bowie. I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, he has finished the Lincolns, that's why.
Dire's top tower is under
Bowie's smarter than Gary.
Thank you, Bowie. What would we do without you, buddy?
Flounder. Be confused. Boomer brain not working so good.
I was gonna ask you whether he had Lincolns or not, because I'm actually watching the feed, because it's actually nice watching the feed, you know? But yeah, like, and then like, I'm sure Gary saw the Lincolns pop.
Nah.
It's like, I'm sure, you know, I
just didn't think you had it yet.
I overestimated you, buddy. What? He didn't have it yet? 24 minutes? First side of
He's had a pretty bad game.
So he's been split pushing quite a lot, you know, farming.
Shh, stop talking about it.
Mars,
There it is.
He just like,
Yule's Requiem.
yikes.
Does have buyback.
That was
Chasing Witch Doctor.
0 to 100. Yeah, and meanwhile, bottom racks.
Which bottom racks?
Latam
Doesn't exist
defenders.
anymore.
You gotta
That's an optimistic
defend.
TP, Lina. Oh my god. Straight into it with the Red Fire Blast and the Fortune's End. They've already popped the Lincolns, and King Owl's going to spend the roar on her as well. Inside the arena, they don't really care. Still pumping damage through that Colosseum wall, and Cucahook gonna have the Shikuchi back to Fountain. Where's he going? He's hunting, he's running, can't decide what he wants to get up to. Stunned up now with the Red Fire Blast. KG coming forward with the Fortune's End and the Purifying Flames. No more reveal back there though, as they will finish off that bottom lane of barracks. GG is called. Yeah, Latam defenders, they know their time is up. SG with a 2-0 victory, and a real simple one at that.
Yeah. I mean, SG, they just outdrafted the hell out of Latam defender. Not only in like, not in the way that it's just draft